What's up, boys? John Funded, back with another backtesting video. Today, my boy Woo put me on with a video. It was PB Blake, and he was backtesting. And basically, what he told, what I learned from the video is, you kind of, I don't know how to explain it. I'm gonna try to show it while I backtest, but, instead of waiting for, every single ounce of confluence, saying, we get it. We're a bearish downtrend, we're higher time frame bearish. We have draws and liquidity that obvious to stack up, but we can get a 5-minute retracement. But we got a 1-minute tap into a fair value gap, and price reacts off of it. You don't want to freaking wait for a 5-minute retrace. You just want to take that trade. And for the longest time, I've been missing on entries. I think many times, I'm gonna mark this out. I'm not gonna take it, and it bangs, because I know where market's gonna go. It's not following my strategy, and after watching this video, kind of opened my eyes, and if my bias is correct and I know what I'm doing, I'm taking the trade. So we're gonna backtest, bro. Don't tell me. Tuesday 9th. All right, 10 a.m. news. We're gonna backtest, and from what I learned, we're gonna try to backtest the way I just learned. Obviously, we still use breaks, SMTs. He did use a couple order blocks. Inverses, fair value gaps, liquidity voids, internal and external SMTs. Internal is like a 1-minute high during the market, and then external is like a 4-hour, 1 hour, something like that. So, see what the market presents for us. Currently, we're in 4-hour bullish structure, tapped in this 4-hour gap. So, we want to be really patient here and see what happens. It's already inverse this gap. Wow. Price just took everything up to the upside. And normally I'm like, okay, we're done for the day. That was the move. No, that's not the move. Let's see what price wants to give us now. Because we still have all these stacked up draws on liquidity. They're able to be targeted. See, now price is in strong bearish order flow. Both indexes. Okay. So realistically, we have this 15-minute low. Prices are reacting off of this. We have this 5-minute low. So I'm going to try something here. So we have strong displacement to this gap. Put stops by the body. I'm going to go break even after we take out this 5-minute low. And I'm going to target all the way down here to this 5-minute low. Or it's 15-minute low. ES created a... I didn't really create anything. Just NQ displaced. We're rejecting off this gap right here. Kind of choppy. We don't really have any other draws of liquidity to the upside. We rejected hard after taking out those strong draws in liquidity. I'm going to take this. But right after we take out this 5-minute low, I'm going to go break even. Alright, we didn't even take out the 5-minute low, bro. Are you kidding me? So I definitely did something extremely wrong. Because I got wicked out. Okay, now, look. Price came up, took out these highs, and reacted off of them. ES is just fucking in. What is ES doing, bro? Here, let's mark this out. We're not taking this. Yeah, we would have lost. And then TP. Because then we would have lost too. Alright, July off to a terrible start. But we can't judge a book by its cover. So let's just keep playing around with something I learned. And obviously you're not going to be the best at it the first day you learn about it. But yeah. So realistically, he targets 1-minute highs, fair value gaps, 4-hour highs, 1-hour highs. Instead of getting off the market after price takes out a session high and low, we target 1-minute internal highs. So honestly, right there, we should have taken that trade because ES was in bullish order flow. Oh, I didn't even journal that shit. Oops. Alright. So let's be a little more patient here. We're all-time highs. So yeah, we have this 15-minute gap. We can be targeting 100%. Price can come up, take out these 15-minute highs. There we go. Took out London highs. We're only a minute in. We do have, what is this, Wednesday? 10 a.m. news once again. Price is just ripping. It would be nice to get a little retrace now. There's no entry. Price is just ripping bearish. There's our nice retrace. After we fill up this 15-minute gap, take out these 15-minute lows. We're going to target this 15-minute gap to the upside. Took out all these 15-minute lows. We're already reacting bullish. Stops by the body. Boom. Or we can do stops by this fair value gap right here. 1-to-1. See how this plays out. Boom, we won. All right. So it's like kind of obvious because price came down, took out these 15-minute lows, tapped into this 15-minute gap. We're in higher time frame bullish. Here, let me send a video to my friend and make sure. Now let me call him. Hopefully this guy answers. All right, bro. Sent your ass doesn't want to answer. I don't know if I did this right, but price came down. Higher time frame is bullish. We came down. Sold out these 15-minute low. Tapped into this 15-minute gap. Rejected off of it with a 1-minute break. And I targeted this what's it called? This 5-minute inbounds. And TP satisfied this for value gap. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I'm trying to get used to it, but yeah. Higher time frame bullish. Yada yada yada. All right, let me know. All right. So let's journal this real quick. Like that's like obvious where market wants to go. We manipulated those lows, dropped off this 15-minute gap, broke on the 1-minute, targeted a 15-minute gap, and price just smashed through TP. Trying something new. Watched PB Blake's back testing video and made me realize I know where market wants to go, but I don't take the trade because it doesn't follow my trading plan. Now, what I learned is use higher time frame, gaps, inverses, sweeps, internal highs. All right. So yeah, bada bing, bada boom. Look, it's like I knew, like most of the time I know where market wants to go, but I don't take the trade because I don't have enough confidence. If that makes sense. Like I don't have my 5-minute break. I get my 5-minute break, but I don't get 5-minute equilibrium. But I got a 1-minute tap into fair value gap. But I have a 1-minute SMT, but I don't have that 5-minute confluence. And that kind of throws me off, and I play something, and what happens? I bang. And hit TP, but no trade taken. So, definitely going to use that as my advantage. Alright, so we do have data high and low. And it's just like following the trend. Like one time TGR, I won that day, but TGR lost, and then he went back in when price was in like in a what's it called? Say these are Asia highs or some bullshit like that, or London highs, and price is just doing this. Oh, and it comes down, taps into like a 1 minute gap, rejects off of it, 1 minute SMT, and he took that. And then what did he do? Targeted this high. But realistically, what I learned, I'm like, okay, price is going up. And you see a 5 minute retrace. Oh, we only got a 1 minute retrace. We're not taking that. I mark something out and then price hits TP. It's just like, it's just what's it called? It's just following the trend, and you just use your confluences. Like today, TGR traded. We got a 5 minute. Here, let me show you guys real quick. Let me show y'all real quick. Like he took a short. What did do? Market open. Let's go in the 1 minute. Market open. What did we do? We broke to the downside. Tapped in this 1 minute for value gap. Rejected off of it. He went short right here. His stops. I have no idea. I think his stops by this for value gap. And targeted London low, Asia low. This thing, I think it's a 1 hour low. And then I think he floated to this gap. And it was very obvious where price was going to go. Easily could have been stopped. Yeah, by this for value gap. First TP. That's like, for him, that's like, what, 20 grand? And then next TP, freaking 0.8 or something. Like, it's just common sense where market wants to go. Now we just have to learn and backtest it and put it all together. Alright, so I don't know if it's going to be a trading day. Actually, it definitely could be a trading day. Market's currently selling off. Could be pushing down to data lows. We're 5 minute. Yeah, we're in 5 minute bearish order flow on ES, Nasdaq, same thing. We do have these on liquidity to the downside. We're already in bearish order flow. See, like we could take a short here, but it's so early though. Yeah, see, oh my gosh, would have lost. So price came up, took out this internal high. But it's kind of being kind of stupid. Wait, is this London low? No, this is CPI low. And we have Asia low. So, price took out these internal highs. We're rejecting. Like, we're rejecting. Like, I'm a little confused here because it's kind of obvious where market wants to go. It's just like, could be there. First TP, second TP. Yeah, what a banged. Full TP. It's just like, do I take that though? Like price got this internal highs, and then rejected off of them. And then only if we broke in the 1 minute, and then we create like a 1 minute SMT or something. Yeah, we did create a 1 minute SMT. So this was supposed to be the flag. Okay, we can still have opportunities to trade. We have an SMT, strong break. We have this gap to target. We have a strong break. If we like tap into this gap, okay, we did. We reject bullish off of it. I like that. So we can definitely target this 15-minute high. And then we can go break even after we take out this internal high and see if price wants to continue higher. No, because ES or Nasdaq's in bearish order flow, so we want to stay patient. Yeah, we would have lost. We're going to need Nasdaq to flip bullish. Currently, we are bullish now. Now what we can do is enter after we broke on the 1 minute, stops by this low. After we go past this internal high, we go break even. So, and then we're going to target this 15-minute inbounds. All right, now we go break even. Oof. Oh, our TP got edged. Send him another video. Okay, so I know this is kind of choppy, but let me explain it. So, we broke to the upside. Actually, fuck. Why did I take this, bro? This was not a good trade. But like, we had the right idea. If that makes sense. Won't break even at the internal high. But ES was just dumping. Like, I don't even want to journal this, bro. Yeah, ES was just dumping. We have this nice imbalance to be filling. If we get like a nice retrace, I can definitely go back in here. Yeah, price is just ripping. Wow. Holy shit. If we reject off this 1 minute gap. Okay, we rejected off of it. We're gonna go long here. We're gonna test something. We can target this 1 minute imbalance. 0.9R, but we just swept out that high, so yeah, we got lost. Okay, never mind. Just doing this once again. I'm still trying it out. Yada yada yada. Still trying it out. Both indexes, actually. NQ was low-key bearish. Same with ES. But here is my thought process. Price took out data lows, then reacted off them. Put stops at BE after sweeping internal high, then targeted 15-minute imbalance. Would have been in L, but hit BE. Price began to dump. Okay. Alright, whatever. Price just dumped. But like, it feels wrong doing this. Like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong, if that makes sense. SMTI data lows, and then a 1 minute break. Like, I don't know. I'll explain it. I feel like I'm doing something all wrong. But alright, this is straight chop, bro. I need to freaking watch more PB Blake, bro. So, I don't know if we're trading this today. We have no draws, liquidity, the upside. Literally none. Data swept out. Okay, bro. This is terrible, PA. By the looks of it, it already looks like terrible, PA. What you want? What time is it, bro? It's 9:06. 6-7. Alright, let's see what price plays out here. Because we don't really have anything. I guess we have these 15-minute external highs. The fuck is that? Okay, no. We have an SMT off one of the external highs. Price already swept it out. So we have an SMT off rip. Let's see what the market presents for us. Already rejected off of it. We're rejecting. Do we have an SMT or some sort? See what market plays out. Alright, we're obviously taking these draws on liquidity. Price is continuing higher. We came down, expected this 15-minute gap or 5-minute gap. What did price do? Came down, split up this 5-minute low. We're displacing higher. Followed by, we never broke. Okay, but this is obvious, bro. I'm taking this. Where would our stops be, though? But no, this is a terrible trade. Yeah, we would have lost. Gotta stay more patient now. Wow. So price is obviously taking out these 15-minute highs now. We're putting stops. Here's no to put our stops. But yeah, we would have won. See, like, right there, it's just kind of confusing. Where do we put our stops, bro? Like, I don't even know. But, like, we had the right idea. It's still, day is still not over, though. It's only 9:50. We still have 10 a.m. news. Is this Friday? Yeah. So price is just continuing higher. What can we target? 15-minute external high. We swept out these 15-minute highs. This is the 15-minute gap. So, hold on. It's another 15-minute high. Price is just bull running, bro. Like prices, we could have easily like entered long, I guess. But what is price bull running? Okay, we have news. There's news. Yeah, price is just pumping, bro. Now price is rejecting off of this strongly. We're inside this gap on both indexes. Now we can target, I guess, these gaps, no? Yeah, we got fried. But price wants to continue higher. We're taking this long up to this to fill the gap. That's a terrible RR, bro. TP. Just like, what would be the like? Oh shit. That's the 15-minute gap. There's a 30-minute gap. It's not too late to get in here. 0.7. We're gonna see how this plays. But we already took out the internal high. Yeah, we're not taking this. Yeah, we would have lost. Now price is rejecting bearish. We clicked too fast. Way too fast. Alright, bro. We're getting off this day, bro. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. I need this guy to respond, bro. So he's backtesting a month tonight, bro. Jesus fuck. Like, am I, bro? This doesn't. Like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like, let's see. Let's take notes. PB Blake, we would sweep. Like, we would be in a bullish trend. And then we would sweep out at like an eternal high. Then kind of react off of something. We have stacked up lows. He would target those 1 minute lows after like what? Like a 1 minute SMT, a 1 minute tap into a gap. Alright, Monday. 8:30 news. My eyes are so dry, bro. Let's see here. That low. Alright, so price. We could be targeting this 4-hour gap here. We're already inside the 4-hour gap. This is the low, the 4-hour gap. Price seems to be very bullish. This 30-minute low. But let's see what price does. ES, like, why is this shit so laggy? Came up. Whoa, those are some wiki candles, bro. Okay, we came up. See, like, now, like, obviously go long, no? Yeah, no, we gotta stay more patient. I think he was more patient. Yeah, now we just retraced. Is that a gap? No, it's not a gap. Took out these 1 minute lows. What do we want to target, bro? Oh, that's London highs, yeah. Did I click too fast? I don't even know what I'm doing, bro. Like, I feel like I'm changing my entire thought process of the entire market, bro. And this guy Woo is just not gonna answer his phone. He's ghosting. Alright, price could be carrying an SMT. Nope, price bull ran through it. Should've just took this, bro. This is what I was looking at, but I didn't mark it out. 0.9 RR, whatever. Okay, strong rejection candle. Where does price? Okay, if we get a nice little retrace here, Ah, bah! Like, what is this shit, bro? What is the market telling us, bro? Took out this 30-minute low. No, not going short anymore. Tapping this 1-minute gap. Respect it. Alright, we respected it. We're going to target this internal high on the 1 minute. So stops by this low. We want to target this gap. So once price takes out this internal high, we're going to go break even, but our target is just the gap. Okay, we're going to go break even now. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, once again, need a little clarification here. So I took this, because price came down, took out this 30-minute low, but we also took out London high. It should be blue, my fault. Took out London high, my price came down, took out this 30-minute low. Kind of a little choppy here. Came down, respect this 1-minute gap, 1-minute inverse. I won't break even after I about this internal high, but I targeted this 1-minute imbalance. Once again, no idea if I'm doing his strategy correctly, but it was obvious draw on liquidity. Won't break even as soon as we swept out this draw on liquidity, so risk-free trade instantly, and we bang TP. Definitely could have targeted this internal high. Yeah. But yeah, let me know. Alright. Like, how do I even explain my thought process? Bullish, 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 bullish. Oh, we did break in the 5 minutes to the downside. I feel like I have no idea if I'm doing this correctly. Like, I have no idea if I'm doing this correctly. Gonna not really journal until I learn. Alright, so I'm not really gonna be going deep thought into these journals because I have no idea if what I'm saying is correct. So this was my thought process. Price obviously ratted off this 30-minute low, inverse this gap, and we're kind of, came down. We're kind of inverse this gap as a downside, but we inverse back to the upside, chopped down a little bit, and then we came down and respected this 1-minute gap, reacted off of it with another 1-minute inverse, and then I targeted this inbounds. But like, it's like, doesn't make any. I need Andrew to respond, bro. What am I at here? 28 minutes. All right. Like it just like seems like too good to be true. Like, I don't know, bro. I definitely need to watch more of PB Blake's backtesting. I hope he's posted more videos. Because, like, honestly, the notes I've taken from his video, like, mentally, was, like once, like, price take out, like, a certain, like, internal 1-minute high, and you kind of go break even, yada, yada, yada. And, he used, like, the trends, like, for, like, an uptrend, and, like, come down, like, a 1-minute gap or something. It's obvious where price wants to go. But, like, see, I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. Tuesday, 8:30 news. This is the low of news. Alright, where does price want to go? So, we have this hourly gap fill. Hourly gap will be right here. 15-minute external high, 15-minute gap. Am I even marking this shit out correctly, bro? Why am I second guessing myself? I'm chilling. All right. So let's see what the market plays out for us. We're currently bullish. Alright, price took out. Price is filling the 1 hour gap currently. And we're currently rejecting off of it. See what both indexes show us. Okay, now both indexes are printing bullish. We have this, what is this, 1 hour, 15 minute, the 15-minute high to be targeted. If we come down, respect this 1 minute gap, I will go long. All right, we rejected off the 1 minute gap. I'm gonna go long. I'm gonna go break even after we take out this internal high. This is low-key a huge trade though. I'm gonna set a partial at this external high. Both indexes respected the gap. Here, let's see what ES is like. Thing is, stops by the gap. We're gonna take it at NQ. Hold on, yeah. Price is bullish. Got this 1 minute gap. You know, ES is, I mean, Nasdaq's closer to this, what, 15-minute draw? Yeah. I'm gonna take it on Nasdaq. Stops there. I want to see a little better push. Yeah. I want to see a better push out of that if we're really gonna be bullish. Okay, now same thing. Price comes up, taps into this 1 minute gap. All right, price is just printing bearish now. What can we target? There's nothing really to be targeted because it took out all these 5-minute lows. Okay. Now we want to see price beautiful. Reject off of that. Now price create an SMT. If we inverse 1 minute gap, we're gonna look pretty good for longs. And we inverse the gap. So I'm gonna enter probably here, target this 15-minute inbounds. I want to take out the internal high, go break even obviously. This is a nice 1 to 5 RR. But thing is, Nasdaq's in bearish order flow. So we want to stay a little patient here. We broke in the 1 minute. We should be fine now. See, like, no, we're not taking this now. Yeah. Price is just choppy, bro. Indexes are opposite. Price is dumping a la land. We have nothing to be targeted. Who is this, bro? 8:30 news. That's data lows. Alright, bro. What the fuck is this? Literally, what is this, bro? Yeah, definitely no trades. Alright. We're going to end this backtesting video here. I have no idea if what I'm doing is full of nonsense. So, but I'm going to get a ton of information tonight and tomorrow, and I'll come back to you guys with what I learned. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe. Peace.